Rogan just endorsed him. I mean,
Oh, Rogan, the great mind
I know.
of the universe. Rogan, what a idiot.
Oh, sorry.
Who did Joe Rogan recently endorse?
Yeah. So I was already saying on my own podcast, my plan as mayor, because everyone kept being like, oh, you need Nick Shirley. No, what I need is all of Los Angeles to be a Nick Shirley. I, as mayor, am going to offer cash bounties. If you film any fraud, city workers doing something suspicious, any type of scams, and you bring it to the mayor's office and we check it out, I'm going to pay you. So now I got to deal with the state, if that passes. But I was already going to just make the city become these Nick Shirley. Everybody has an iPhone.
What an insane response. What an insane response.
It's a cartel.
Instead of thanking someone for uncovering criminal fraud, you make a new law where you turn them into criminals.
These people are laundering more money than El Chapo.
A reality TV star who says we need more Nick Shirleys.
What do you say to all the people saying stick to reality TV on this mayoral journey?
I don't see those people, so they must be muted or blocked, because I only see people saying, thank God Spencer's running for mayor of LA.
Well, how have you been preparing? Like, have you hired any particular people to kind of help you on the journey? Any good advice from any politicians?
You're going to have to go on mayorpratt.com and see all those, those great endorsements, and you can see all the plans.
Are you nervous?
Oh, what, are they going to burn my house down again?
That would be MAGA-aligned Republican Spencer Pratt.
That's why I am running for mayor. And let me be clear, this just isn't a campaign. This is a mission. And we are going to expose the system. We are going into every dark corner of LA politics and disinfecting this city with our light. And when we are done, LA is going to be camera ready again. And here's what they keep saying. Oh, you can't do this because the city council, they're all in on it. 90% of them, because they have 4 of these socialist DSA members on the city council that actually want to destroy our way of life in Los Angeles.
Why do you think they want to do that?
Because they're socialists.
What an absolute moron this guy is. A of a human with no function other than using boogeyman-style verbiage because he does not know the definitions. He is a definitive goober.
Breaking news. I sent Rick Scott's office here in Washington, and we got the subpoena power investigator, Senator Ron, here.
By now, you've probably seen Spencer Pratt getting political. If you don't remember him, maybe this will jog your memory.
You're the biggest poser in this town.
Pratt was a reality TV personality who starred in MTV's The Hills, the mid-2000s show about young people in Beverly Hills. Now, after losing his home to the Los Angeles wildfires in January, his TikToks, which reach more than 2 million followers, sound like this.
Newsom, hey, the only bumbling idiots are you, Karen Bass, and the LADWP that let a town and 12 senior citizens burn to the ground.
Pratt's efforts to rile up California Governor Gavin Newsom and LA politicians aren't falling on deaf ears. His vehement opposition to denser housing appears to have influenced the rebuild plans for LA.
Gavin Newsom let the Palisades burn and is now pushing SB 782. This bill would take our money to fund everything from low-income housing to explosive battery storage.
In one video, he targeted a law that would allow fourplexes on land zoned for single-family homes.
You need to stop SB 9 immediately. The Palisades, especially the Alphabet Streets, cannot handle more density.
2 days after that post, the governor waived the law for areas prone to fires. In June, California State Senator Ben Allen, a Democrat, introduced a bill to create an agency to rebuild homes that burned in the fires. He took pains to clarify that the government wouldn't use eminent domain to seize people's properties. But then Spencer Pratt posted a TikTok.
I had to go to ChatGPT Pro, which gave me some very suspect answers. So then I went to Gronk 4 Heavy. It strips local control, creates a county authority that overrides city community decisions on rebuilding after the wildfires, centralizing power away from locals.
The next day, Allen pulled the bill. Pratt is now trying to kill an effort to allow 9-story apartment buildings next to train stations and transit stops.
Now, this may come as a surprise or not, but take a wild guess. who was supporting him. Los Angeles Lakers owner Jeannie Buss. She has maxed out her donation amount to the former TV personality. Last year, she sold her stake in the Los Angeles Lakers for $10 billion, so she has the cash. On top of this, his fundraising has gone way, and I mean way up. A report from last week revealed that he had even outraised current LA Mayor Karen Bass, pulling in over $500,000 since January, wrote the Post. That sum barely put him ahead of another rival, Natia Rahman, who raised $530,000 in the first 3 months of 2026. Bass, her total is $495,000. One must ponder, though, when you see posts like this that read, "Never forget what the commies took from you," why does this resonate with so many people? It's just dumb. Underneath that post on Reddit, one user summed it all up, and quite well. I'm confused, because isn't his platform advocating for socialist governmental assistance for LA residents? Like, he wants the government to be more involved and have more of a social safety net, right? Is he just using buzzwords for attention without understanding what he's saying? The comment underneath it, quite simply, reads, yes. Hilariously, Pratt will say stuff like this. "I was going to change it now, just to check a different box," he wrote on Twitter. "This is a non-partisan race." That is crap. "There will be no D or R next to my name. As mayor, I will not serve either party. I will work with anyone who wants to help the city. No labels necessary." And here's the thing. He is a registered Republican. Of course he is. He's a registered Republican. It's like Rick Caruso. He's a Republican. Caruso, though, when he entered the mayoral race, switched to a Democrat, and no one bought it. None. Even if some on the network did, no one really bought it. He lost. And guess who else is lining up to endorse this diabolical figure? That would be human vampire Rick Scott, the senator from Florida, who not only met with Pratt in Washington, D.C., but would even tweet, "I'm glad he made the decision to run." View the Times, Pratt was endorsed by Richard Grenell. Search on demand about Andrew Tate to find out about more with this dude. He is President Trump's special presidential envoy for special missions. Pratt also picked up an endorsement from Riverside Sheriff, a Trump supporter and a Republican candidate for governor who will not win. Fox News contributor Steve Hilton would even add, "Spencer Pratt for mayor. Proud to be there to support you. We need leadership like yours." Blah. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.